big man, big wahala. As una know say wahala no dey finish for this royal house of Ooni of Ife. Recently we noticed that Ooni of Ife have threatened to lock up two of his Oloris, Olori Tobi and Olori Mariam. According to him, he said that if they will use their negative vibe or energy to ruin the marriage that he's planning with Lizzie, Dr. Lizzie, that he is going to lock them up in Ojaja Hotel throughout the day of the ceremony, because it has been noticed that over 3 days now since the arrival of Dr. Lizzie into the palace, Ooni have ordered that the cook should gather all the wives to have dinner together with him. And his main reason for doing this is to get the wives acquainted with each other. And it is noticed that Tobi and Mariam's have been refusing to come down to have dinner with Ooni and Lizzie and the rest of the wives. So he said that if Tobi and Mariam are not going to respect themselves, if they are there to bring negative energy into the celebration, that he is going to lock them up so that they will not ruin his marriage with Dr. Lizzie, because he has went through a whole lot to convince Lizzie to marry him. I also heard that along the line that Lizzie said that he's no more interested in the marriage, but how he was able to convince him to come back to him and marry him is what we don't know. So he wouldn't allow anyone to come in between them to make the marriage not to work, be it Olori Tobi or Mariam or any other person, because this event is going to be a wonderful one. According to the story, all his sisters and brothers will be there, so he wouldn't allow the jealousy that have swallowed Tobi, because Tobi have used to be a lovely and jovial person in the palace, but recently she have allowed jealousy to overwhelm her. Because if you notice very well, there's one of this party that they hold with for Ooni's brother. While Mariam was talking to Ooni, the kind of look that Tobi gave to her will show you that really she is too jealous, and with the look of things, I don't think she's prepared for this polygamy before coming in, because it is getting much on her now. If you notice clearly, if you have been following well, you will notice that she have not been around all this while, but the moment she knew or she heard that Ooni is getting married to Lizzie, she have to run back to the palace to occupy the little space that she still have there. And since then, she has been acting up. So, she has been acting up, and that is why I said that jealousy have taken greater part of her, and Ooni will not take that from her, not even Mariam. But we all know that Mariam have always been like that. So there's nothing that she's doing today that will be a story, a news, because that has been her style. She does things the way she wants. She talks when she wants to talk, and so that has been her style. But for Tobi to be behaving that way, it shows that jealousy have taken greater part of her. But that is notwithstanding, the marriage must go on, because as you know, Dr. Lizzie came back some days ago to for her pre-wedding pictures with Ooni of Ife, of which Ooni have not done for any of his wives. So as you can see, Lizzie is well prepared. Of course, she's a classy lady that knows what she really wants, and from the look of things, she may take Naomi's position in Ooni's life, because the kind of love that she has been getting from Ooni, he have not given that to other of his wives. So recently we also heard that he gave her two hefty security men and a new G-Wagon, which he have not done to any of his wives before. So that is why the arrival of Dr. Lizzie in the palace is a threat to other wives. And that is why maybe Toby is acting up this way, because as you can see, Dr. Lizzie have been the one shining these days, and I don't think she's ready to release that to any of the Oloris, not even Toby. So this whole thing, I don't just know. So he had made it clearly on to Mariam and Toby that they should comply. They should not ruin his wedding with Dr. Lizzie with their negative vibe. Otherwise, he is going to lock them up. So it's better that they comply. But the fact remains that as for Mariam, even if he locks her up, the anger will not last long, because as we know, she has access to his major source of income, and you know he wouldn't allow anything to come between him and his source of income, because it's the money that makes him, and you know what it means. And the reason for this marriage with her, as in why he doesn't want anything to come between him and Dr. Lizzie, is because the family of Lizzie are well to do. As in, from what we are hearing, the family of Lizzie is more wealthier and richer than Ooni of Ife, and they want him seriously to take good care of their daughter. They don't want to hear any form of story that touches the heart, and that is why he's doing everything to protect the interest of Lizzie in the palace. So, and will not allow Toby and Mariam to come in between or to bring wahala to the wedding, as is going to get to Dr. Lizzie, and she might change her mind over the marriage. And Oni really wants the marriage, you know. So guys, I don't know what you guys think about the whole thing. Say whatever that you think in the comment section. And please, if you have not subscribed, do well to subscribe and turn on the notification bell to get notified each time I upload a new one. Because I will always be bringing you the gist. Okay. I also thank you so much for your support and always being here for me. My God will bless you. See you in my next video. Bye for now. Love you guys.